Alright guys, so welcome back to a brand new video. I'm going to be reviewing the Logitech G933 Artemis Spectrum headset. That's like a mouthful just to say what these headphones are. I will honestly say these things are pretty magical, and what I mean by that is the first time that I saw these, look at all this, all these buttons, look how big, look how massive this thing is. Like the first time that I saw this headset, I was like, that's insane. Those things are huge. No way am I going to use those. And then I started doing some research, which is what you guys are doing. You're researching these headphones, you stumbled across this, or maybe you're just watching it just because you're a subscriber. I don't know. I appreciate it if you did. The more and more I looked at it and thought about it, I'm like, okay, this is a wireless headset that can be used with my PS4, my PC, it can be used for your Xbox One. You can use it wirelessly with all those. You could also use it wired into your mobile device. There's tons of customization. Comfort wise, they were really good, and it had some features like, okay, I think I'm gonna give it a shot. They went down, they retail for $200, but they went down on sale for $125. And I said, okay, for $125, I've spent it on a lot worse. Let's give it a shot. I've had good luck with Logitech headsets in the past, headphones in the past. I love their stuff, but these things looked ridiculous at first. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the accessories. Inside the box, you'll see this box. And in this box, it shows you the cables that are in here. This is gonna be the easiest thing. Instead of me just breaking them all out, I'll just show them to you like this. You have a USB cable with a micro USB because that's what's used for charging. Then you have a normal 3.5mm plug to use where you can use it on your mobile device, or in my case, I'm gonna use the V-Moto Boom Pro mic plugged into it. Although these do have a mic, you'll see why later in the video. And then underneath you've got one that plugs into the headset and then splits off into a stereo left and right, which I'm not gonna use that. On the regular 3.5mm plug-in, it does have a clip it on your shirt, and volume and mic mute control, so it's as if you had a wired gaming headset. It has your controls there as well. The other accessory this comes with is the USB dongle. This is important because this is what gives you lag-free wireless into this headset. Now when I say lag-free, it's instant. The second something's going on the screen, the second you hear something. The customization that this headset has is insane. I mean, to be honest, you can turn surround sound on or off. It has DTS surround sound, Dolby Digital surround. When you turn these headphones on, as you can see, it'll start cycling through. I have it in a mode where it'll just cycle through all the colors. There's a ton of colors in this headset. I mean, it'll just keep on and on and on. Now, into what the headset itself does. One thing that's really cool, other than there's a G for Gamesky, which you can see the little icon down here. That's kind of cool. It feels like they were made for me, although they're not. You can see that this comes off. One thing you don't see most of the time in a wireless headset is there is a removable battery inside the headphones. So after years of use, your battery starts to not hold a charge the way that it used to. You could just buy another battery, or if you plan on gaming for like hours and hours and hours and you're gonna run out of battery, then just pop a new one in. On the other side, it pops out. This is where it houses the USB dongle. So if you don't have it plugged into your system or your PC at the time, you just pop it in the headphone and take it with you. Like, you honestly, you can't lose the USB dongle if it's in your headset. That is a genius design. I've seen it done before, and I always applaud companies that do. Now, I think with how big these are, that puts into it. You have a removable battery and a place to house your USB. So I think that is a very good trade-off for the bulkier design. The headset itself is plastic. Again, I am not against plastic headsets for gaming because you don't want something heavy that you're going to be gaming for tons of hours and it get uncomfortable just because you want it to look more sturdy. But I don't think these are going to be a problem. It's a very tough plastic. On the adjusters, when you pull them up, you can see that there's numbers along this side. Those are notches so that you can match up being even on both sides. So like if you're on a 5 here, you want to be on a 5 here, so it doesn't look completely ridiculous. Now the lighting that I showed you earlier, it's on the back. So if you're gaming in the dark, any lights that would be here would be kind of distracting. And they're not there on this headset. They're behind you, so that was a very genius move as well. Microphone on these, they're built in. So when I pull it down, it comes on. When you push it back up, you'll hear a beep inside and it mutes it. Now the microphone on these are just decent. It's not anything spectacular. I honestly think for a $200 headset, I would have preferred a mic to be a little stronger than this. Alright guys, so this is a mic test of the Logitech G933 headset, and while I'm doing that, I want to kind of give you a glimpse of the software that is used for the headset. As you can see here, it shows that I'm connected. It'll show you right here your battery life. It says that I have about 4 hours remaining. And over here, or down here, is where you have your controls. Now, you can go into this section here, and you can change what these buttons do on the side of the headset. You can also go into your lighting here and change it to cycle through every color. Have it breathe a certain color. You can pick a certain color here and have it do whatever you want. When you go to a solid color or custom lighting, you can kind of change effects, pick your color and what you want it to do. Here it shows your lighting presets, how much battery that it shows. On a max charge, you get about 8 hours of battery life. You can kind of cut back and save some battery life if you turn some of these things off. You also have the equalizer that you can choose different modes. There's different things here, or you can adjust the equalizer yourself. And then here's where you have your 7.1 surround sound, and as you can see, it shows it where it picks it up in all different sections. Now, as you can tell, the microphone on this headset is really good for the money. Obviously, maybe something you could use in streams and Twitch and stuff like that, but maybe not for doing like voiceover type work. Or that will conclude the microphone test of the Logitech G933. But again, for gaming, it sounds great. It's just not good for like voiceover stuff like this, and maybe I'm just being a little picky. On to what the buttons on the back do. They do different things, and in Logitech software that they have for the PC, you can actually customize what you want these buttons to do. You can have it to where it turns your surround sound on or off. You can have it cycle through the different sound modes that you have. And another thing about these on PC, there are a ton of sound modes that are made for specific games already out there. So you can pair it with CSGO or certain games on the PC, and it'll already have a sound signature made just for that game. You also have your mic. You can mute it here instead of actually having to push it up. There is a mute button here. Again, there's a lot of controls. It's a lot to get used to, but it's very easy to get the hang of. Sound-wise, this is where you wonder, the $200 that I spent, did I spend it wisely? Or did I just chunk it out the window and throw it on shit that's just not worth it? Okay, so the sound is absolutely incredible. And I mean that in like the highest regard possible. This is where I think these headphones are like magic. Okay, now they're not open bag headphones. They're not. Now the ear pads on them are like this foamy type material. It's extremely comfortable, but somehow these headsets found a way to sound like open back headphones. That's not even over exaggerating. I mean, they honestly sound like open back headphones. And what that does, and now that's where gaming comes into play, it sounds so spacious. Like you're here, something's going on way over there. You feel it in these headphones. You feel like it's going on way over there. You feel it coming closer. You hear stuff behind you. Like, no, you son of a bitch, you're not gonna sneak up behind me because I can hear you. I have these. You don't. Honestly, I know it seems like I'm overselling it, but man, I went into these headsets like skeptical. It's like, all right, this is not going to be $200 headsets. I was wrong. I'm admitting that right here for you guys. I was wrong. These things are worth $200. They're worth $250, $300. And in fact, on sale at $125, I feel like I robbed Best Buy. That's not even over exaggerating. These things are incredible. These things sound amazing with games. When you use them wirelessly though, with your PS4 or anything that's not your PC, it's not 7.1 surround sound. Like, it's only 7.1 with the PC. But I'm telling you again, sound is so spacious, you won't be able to tell. You won't be able to tell the difference. The stereo sound, you can still pinpoint where everything is. You can use them wirelessly. You can still use your volume controls. It still lights up with the consoles. You still get an amazing headset that you can use for anything. Now, audio, as far as music, again, pretty damn impressive. Because you can go in their software. If you want to tweak little things here and there, you can do that. I felt that, the flat signature sound that it had was really good. Like, bass was still, it's very punchy. It's very lively. I mean, it really is so hard to explain to you guys. I'm trying my damnedest. I'm trying. These things are incredible. So right now, you can go to Best Buy, $125. I hope they're still on sale. By the time you're watching this video, they might not be. Or go online. You can always, again, and I always say this, search out a deal on eBay. You'll be okay. You'll find a good deal. These are incredible. I don't recommend wearing them out in public because they're still huge. They fold down this way. They're incredible. This Artemis Spectrum, which I kind of refuse to say. I'm just going to call them the G933. All right, guys. That kind of wraps up this whole review. I wanted to do this in the old style with the webcam. I know I could do the whole camera setup, but I kind of feel like this is more comfortable with me talking with you guys. If you did like this video, please make sure to go and check out the other videos. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you guys so much, and as always, make sure to stay tuned for more.